Pro-Palestinian activists say they're disappointed with the University of Sydney's Vice-Chancellor. He wrote to Federal Attorney General asking whether some chants at pro-Palestinian demonstrations are unlawful.
Dozens camping out for their second week, continuing their demands for the university to cut weapons research and academic ties with Israel.
I think that it will take more than, a bit of rain to stop students from coming out and showing their support for Palestine.
Today, students walking out of class and targeting their anger. University of Sydney's Vice-Chancellor Mark Scott and chair of the Group of Eight, which represents some of the country's largest universities. The group writing to the Federal Attorney General Mark Dreyfus, seeking the Australian government's authoritative advice as to whether the particular phrases "from the river to the sea" and "intifada" contravene federal law. At the heart of the discussion, whether they breach the country's racial discrimination hate speech laws.
It's not the universities that come to a definition of anti-Semitism. That's what our politicians do. And so we're asking our politicians to engage in this area, which is a great public dispute.
Often chanted at pro-Palestinian protests, "From the river to the sea" calls for the freedom of Palestinians from River Jordan to the Mediterranean Sea, which opponents say denies Israel's right to exist, and the calling for an intifada, which means uprising in Arabic, a resistance movement for Palestinians in the occupied Palestinian territories.
It is not a call for the elimination of Jews from the land. It is a call for an equitable, equal state for everyone that lives there, whether they're Muslim, Christian or Jewish.
The University of Sydney says they've sought their own independent legal advice and have been told these chants aren't unlawful, but are aware they've caused distress for some Jewish students and staff.
These terms are hatred, pure and simple. They are an incitement to violence, and they're a call for the destruction of the State of Israel and the murder of every Jew living in that country.
And so if we came to a stage where we thought it was unacceptable to use those phrases, there are many other ways that people can clearly articulate precisely what they're trying to say.
But until then, and until the university distances itself from Israel, demonstrators say they'll stay pitched here and call for the freedom of Palestinians. Rayanne Tamer, SBS World News.